Hey, friends. Okay, you have trauma in your history. We've already established that. You're an independent woman. We have that nailed in the bag. And now you struggle with just believing in yourself, trusting in yourself, and just owning and feeling super comfortable in your own skin. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a three-step simple process so you can begin to believe in yourself again. And I know you would love to heal past trauma. So drop me a line below and I'll send you my book, Rebel Rising. It has the number one most effective tool I use with all my clients to heal past trauma. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Contessa Akin. I'm the best emotional well-being coach that there is. I've coached close to 1,000 women over the last 15 years to heal their trauma, to empower them to rise up against the odds being their past, and to calm their nervous system. And in every video you get from me, you get at least one actionable step you can take to begin the process of taking back what was taken from you, and that is your peace, safety, and trust. All right, in this video, let's talk about that three-step simple process you can do to start to believe in yourself again. Let's just talk about real quick why you stopped believing in yourself, right? So when we go through trauma, when we have hard things, let's just take trauma and just set it off to the side. Let's say you haven't ever even experienced trauma. You just have hardships in life. You maybe have witnessed something that is hard to deal with, to process. Maybe you heard something that you are having a hard time processing or overcoming. It's not necessarily trauma, it's just something that's really hard and really difficult at this current time in your life. That alone is enough to shake the foundation of you trusting yourself or believing in yourself, because it sends your whole system into this state of questioning, of self-doubt, of wondering what's real, what's not real. Like there's just all these questions that come up and you don't know where to land. And so today we're going to talk about where to land, but then, we're going to layer on trauma, right? Because that's what we deal with here. And that foundation pretty much wasn't even established to begin with. So it's time to establish that foundation so that you can believe in yourself. It's important. Believing in yourself is important because when you believe in yourself, then you take the steps necessary so that you get what you want. So, for example, if you want to write that book, if you believe in yourself, you're going to write that book. Let's talk about exercising, getting healthy. If you believe in yourself and you trust yourself, then you're going to settle on a specific way to eat and a specific way to move your body. And you're just going to believe in yourself and you're going to trust yourself so that you're going to follow through on those things. And ultimately, they're going to work because you have this foundation of belief in yourself. Sorry, I've got my microphone right here. I keep hitting it. I hope that's not coming through, but I'm like, pow, pow, pow. All right, let's talk about the three-step process. Number one, get super clear on where you are today. So there's a wheel of life thing out there. You can totally Google this. I'm not even going to bog you down with this being a point of you need to get it from me. Just go Google wheel of life. And so you'll find on there your physical body, your physical wealth, your emotional wealth, spiritual, financial, fun and recreation, your relationships. So the wheel of life kind of describes these main areas of your life that you want to take a look at. Describe in each of those areas where you are. So get super clear on where you are. Look, now we got another distraction on the phone. Don't let that distract you. All right. So get super clear on where you're at. Use as much description as you can. Be as clear as you can. One of the things that I like to do in each section is use 3 describing words, like of characteristics of who I feel I am in each of those areas. So for example, in my emotional chunk on my wheel of life, I would say I'm happy, content, and joyful. And on my relationship side, I would say I am a bit indifferent. Maybe I'm frustrated. Maybe I'm angry. And financial, maybe I feel depleted, right? So you guys get that, right? So just giving you guys some words to go around your wheel of life and just get super clear on where you're at today. And then what you do is go like get a clean sheet of paper, go on the other side of the paper. Imagine you got 3 columns. On one side, where you're at today. On the far side, where do you want to be? And don't get super bogged down by this. It doesn't matter about timeline. You can go 6 months out. You can dream about a year out. You can think about 5 years out. Just where do you want to be? Settle on a time frame that works, that's right for you. This is kind of like one of those things that we do what's right for you. And so for me, I typically go 6 months out, sometimes a year. So then go out and then use the same process. So three descriptive words of where you want to be, who you want to be 6 months, a year, 5 years from now, and get clear. What does it look like? What would you be doing? Where would you be? Like, get super clear on where would you be. And then in the middle of where you are and where you want to be, there's a gap. And really your work is not focusing on where you are or where you want to be, but on filling up that gap. And so here's where the belief in yourself begins to take shape, because number one, every single person has a gap. Can you just honor and accept and embrace that you have a gap? That there's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing broken about you, there's nothing incapable, because you have a gap. It means you're human. It means you are someplace and you want to be someplace else. And there's naturally going to be a gap in there. And that really your job is just about filling in the gap, acknowledging that you and every other person on the face of the planet has a gap is a great place to start, because it means that you're not broken. It means that you're just simply a human being having a human experience, and you're not exactly where you want to be. That's it. Just use this as fuel so that you can get moving, because once you start moving, then progress takes shape. And when you have progress, it's hard to deny that you made the right choice for yourself. So take the 3-step process, go out and Google your will of life. But ultimately, I know you want to heal that trauma so that you can bridge this gap of where you are and healing your trauma even faster. So drop me a line below and I will shoot you my book, Rebel Rising. It has the #1 most effective tool I use with all my clients to heal their trauma. Until next time.